The Jungle. When Guilt Comes Home to Roar. The Twilight Zone. Season 3. Episode 1. Rod Serling once said the Twilight Zone was a dimension of sight, sound, and mind. In this one, the mind itself becomes the jungle. A modern engineer named Alan Richards returns from Africa where his company has built a dam. But what rises to meet him is not superstition. It's guilt made manifest. Alan Richards did not build a dam in Africa. He built it in his mind. A barrier between guilt and innocence, between spirit's natural flow and the ego's need to control. The dam is the altar of ego defense. It is man's attempt to improve upon creation by blocking the current of love and redirecting it toward personal gain. Every dam is a confession that the mind believes it knows better than God. But the water, like spirit, cannot be contained. Water is the symbol of flow, of forgiveness, of what moves through all without resistance. When Alan fears the dam will flood the city, he isn't afraid of destruction. He's afraid of exposure. That flood is his denied innocence breaking through the walls he built. It's the return of love to a mind that tried to quarantine it. The ego calls this catastrophe. Spirit calls it healing. The flood is mercy, not punishment. It washes away the machinery of pride and progress that tried to imprison life. The jungle pushing through concrete isn't horror. It's wholeness reclaiming its space. It's the mind's repressed vitality rushing back to say, you cannot improve upon what is already perfect. Doris is not the frightened believer. She is the mirror, the intuitive knowing that guilt must be faced, not dismissed. When she warns him of the curse, she's giving voice to the unhealed mind itself. Alan laughs because he must. The laughter is defense. He calls it superstition, but superstition is belief without awareness, and the modern man's arrogance is the worst superstition of all. He mocks witch doctors while worshipping his own idols, the rabbit's foot of logic, the horoscope of control, the skyscraper with no 13th floor to avoid fear by omission. The boardroom is a confession of collective guilt disguised as civilization. A dam of minds pretending to be free. The goat's carcass is the symbol of sacrifice, the scapegoat, guilt projected outward. He burns his wife's charms yet clings to his own. He thinks he destroyed primitive magic, not seeing he has practiced it all along. The ego's faith in idols is magic, the belief that form can save or harm. Magic is the mindless or miscreative use of mind. He is surrounded by magic, the dead goat, the claw, the lion's tooth, the amulet, the amnesia of denial, all attempts to fix fear with form. When the car will not start, when the phone rings with jungle sounds, when the taxi driver dies at the light, these are not random hauntings. They are ruptures in the ego's circuit. The machinery of control is breaking because the mind can no longer uphold the lie. Guilt is catching up, and every mechanical failure is the outer mirror of inner collapse. Guilt is the preserver of time. It keeps the illusion running by forcing the past to repeat. Order and modernity are the ego's way to stretch time and preserve separation through structure. The lion is timeless. It is presence, the eternal now. It cannot stalk him in past or future. It appears only when time collapses. When guilt returns to the mind that made it, time ends, because guilt and time are the same invention. The lion's roar is the sound of that ending, the crash of time dissolving into awareness. He is not devoured by Africa. He is devoured by the lie that Africa was ever separate from him. The jungle is the mind, thick with belief, vines of judgment wrapping perception. The more he tries to pave it, the louder it howls. The ego calls this danger, but danger is only the terror of remembering what one is. When he opens the bedroom door, the lion on the bed is not death, it is truth made visible. It is the moment guilt comes home to rest where it began. The jungle was never in Africa. It was always in the room of his own awareness, pacing, waiting, forgiving. When the lights flicker out, nothing is lost. Only the illusion of control is gone. Some superstitions, kept alive by the long night of ignorance, seem to have a special power. That power is projection, the mind's gift to itself, until it remembers it does not need fear to feel alive. Goat, claw, tooth, drum, lion, each one the same voice whispering the same undoing. There is no dam, there is no danger. There is only the memory of innocence, waiting to flood the world again. Rod Serling might have said it this way: some jungles live in the hearts of men who called themselves civilized. And when the vines of guilt push through the pavement of reason, the roar one hears is not a beast outside, but a truth inside. And that sound also comes from the Twilight Zone.